Hey everybody, this is Steven. You can call myself the KZ Game. We are back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I know that I finished it, but it's still not over yet because I need to look for the other side stories that might be involved below the poems. I think it has to do with like each of the girls exactly. I'm not sure. Maybe each part is not the same. So I only got like 2 side stories, I think. So one with trust, one with understanding. I mean, I think I said to do for like that one of them must be involved with 3 girls exactly. Like I read a poem from Sayuri, and I got a like for trust one, and the next thing now it's got like one of understanding. I think it's stuff with like with Sayuri's as well. So I mean, there's no telling how that goes exactly, or which girls that must be like something related or something. So what I'm going to do is to try and write a poem, and maybe something might be happen. Is to trigger something like either if I wrote about Yuri's, I think it might be something unlocked, or if not, then we'll try something else, like the other one, like Natsuki or something. I don't know. There's no telling how long it lasts, so we would not sure if it's going to like take a long time to get it, or so far I can tell. But I'm still more curious about those mail things. Like I don't even think there are any mails like I have to get, like where's some kind of secrets I can find. Or something different, this here. It says something about working to have a proxy mail server. So I think it's like keep everything offline until then. So it's mean like I won't be able to do something at all. Who knows? But we will see what happens if we go and replay it back. And maybe while doing that, I'll do some kind of like do for like the true ending path, like if I can hang out 3 girls together to get like that, like before at the end of the act 1, then that way I will replay back and then do the other stuff as well. I mean, that's how stuff goes. I mean, it's about like saving the game. It's like you may not know what's gonna happen. That's what Monika was saying. So yeah, but it's going to take a long time, and I'm not sure if there's any side stories that may be triggered. So we will see what happens. So we will be at the point when I get a jump cut, and if I have the side story yet. So yeah, let's pull it back up and do the same thing, the jingle like always. So I'm going to put save here. Keep it from the very start of it. So make sure like if I want to replay it back. So let's try and go with Yuri. I'm not sure if it's the stuff about Yuri or not. Then we probably go with Natsuki as well. So Daydream, no, that's Sayuri stuff. Inferno, Extraordinary. Really, Sayuri, you like that part? Whirlwind. Agonizing. Unless you like that part. Melody, Natsuki. Entropy. Embrace. No. Valence. Okay, you like that part. Landscape and Tragedy? Really? You like that? Scars? Oh, Sayuri likes scars as well? I don't think I never get that part. Sayuri like that death part as well? I thought I'm not going to make this. Come on! It's so hard to like to pick. And I think I almost did right for Yuri's, hopefully. I'm curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Okay, so I think got that involved with Yuri, so won't happen if it changes. No, did not. Well, let's see what's go with Natsuki then. Maybe I have to like finish it up with the story or something? I don't know. Oh, that would be cool if we like do like replay it back and then save the older things together. That'll be very interesting. I don't know, it just gives me something epiphany or something. Clumsy. Really? You like clumsy? Kawaii? That's super weird. kiss. I don't know, so why Natsuki like kiss? I mean, cute, because she's cute. Chocolate. Did she like chocolate? Twirl. She liked twirls a lot. Puppies. She only did like puppies a lot. Well, anime. She likes anime, so that's one thing. Fireworks? You like fireworks, Ayuri? Shopping. She liked that. Candy. Hair. Skirt. It's gonna be weird, it's just a skirt. Rose. So you like Rose? Weird. Papa? It's so weird how to put Papa in there. I mean, she had to be about her father, isn't it? Play. So you like play as well? Really? Pink, I'm pretty sure not to get his favorite color. And Bunny. Bunny is cute. Vanilla. If it's anything wrong with like any kind of flavors, that's I guess that's how it is. So I didn't mean to skip it. Damn it. Damn it. I didn't mean to like skip over it, but I wonder if it will trigger this part then. Well, I got another picture. Select the word kawaii during the poem game. Oh, I put kawaii in there. Maybe I just have to wait for it in the story or something. But maybe something to do with it. I do not know anymore. And I kind of messed them up because I've been like trying to skip through it. Maybe it wasn't not to do it. Let's start all over again. Okay, better make sure if I do this right. We'll just go over for Yuri's side. So, yes, I know I can skip. You don't have to tell me twice. I had to redo it all over again because I already read from the act 2, but sometimes the dialects are really different. So, I mean, what can you do? So, I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same bush that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and eyes me for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Amara this, since I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. You... I'm not sure why you want to buy the 2 books. You're really weird. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here with Yuri isn't telling me. But I just had to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, you're gonna get spoilers, so... You close the book and scans your eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov, which is the same book. I'm not sure it's something relevant or something, or it's something related. There's an anonymous looking knife symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. So you can talk about these people who escape from the human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You make it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Steven? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of book stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they may out to the naive one for letting their one side morals interfering with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
Yes, you talk a lot of it. I mean, you're kind of like a bookworm still.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I hadn't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people. So I'm sorry. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I stop talking too much.
That's... well, you're talking too much, so... how am I supposed to do that? I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's... well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to!
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. It's gonna be strange you said something like I'll read it right now. You said like, yes! And some glitches, it's like, they're getting distorted. But now she's already nervous.
Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, if it's fine if I sit here, right? Let's give it to the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seemed a little apprehensive.
That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I am not distracting you or anything.
Alright.
Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? Slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
You timidly close her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that's make it difficult, kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Well, it's really strange how to do pose like that. Oh god. Oh god, I'm starting to choke on myself. So, I'm pretty sure we've seen it before, but there's some dialogues that like strange, like Yuri's like, freaked out sound like the character reminds you or something. So, meaning Yuri no longer gonna ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Hey Yuri, this might be silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so?
Okay, so she said something really different in that one. It's just like, oh, really? But in two, it's just like, what? I'm not related to that person. It's not really strange how Yuri acts like strange.
How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all over the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
You remain silent for a moment.
But Steven, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! I didn't mean it in the bad way or anything. I'm not sure what you're talking about. At least you didn't run away. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess it more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhaled a spare from finishing her thoughts.
Is that alright, Yuri?
Is that alright, Yuri? I didn't mean to do that. It's supposed to be Monika, right? Yeah, it's that.
Is that alright, Yuri?
I didn't know it was whether it's from Yuri or Monika, so.
You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you hadn't been looking forward to it. It's not. It's fine.
You release her book from the book. Release her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it pick up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write poem last night?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know, you'll look forward to it. I want to curious, if I show it the poem first, who I wrote with, it could be something really triggered, so I'll go with Yuri because I wrote about stuff about Yuri, so Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I could trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covered her mouth, but then ended up covering her own face.
He's going to hate me.
I'm pretty sure we already seen that before, so. Yes, it looks exactly the same. I mean, if I want to skip it now, but it'll just lose track of it. Okay, to make sure I didn't mix them up on something. This is the first time sharing. I want to write something a little more mild. I'm pretty sure I only seen it because I've seen it from the old video, so. Go Sayori. Not to mention that I've had standing in front of you in the club room. Wait, what do you mean by that? It just reminded you of how you're really a part of the club now. Okay, I definitely share something now, so. Okay, they just get that fast. Well, for the poem and everything. Okay, so this is gonna be really interesting. But I better save there. I'm pretty sure, since I side with Yuri, I wonder what happened if we go with Yuri.
Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem.
See?
Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all! Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri.
You're seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, there's still a putting feeling into it. It becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you say your poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both saying some things that you didn't mean. You apologize. Don't you think you should do? Yeah.
Natsuki clenched her fist. In the end, no mistaking her sign. She trapped it. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I am not even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your face right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it into the trash. I kinda feel bad with Natsuki, because I never sided with her.
Natsuki, she didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. She has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. And gently approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I act like this. He probably hates me now.
No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gone frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone else. Anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Steven. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
And it's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about I would never do anything so shameful. So,
what thing did Natsuki say?
well, never mind that.
Is it something different about her father or something? Natsuki's father?
I'm going to make some tea.
Good idea.
Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna change, so I'm not sure if something will be changes, so let me exit out if something changes. Yes, it does! And I got one mail? Huh, strange. I wonder who they're from. I've Lester. Have a nice weekend. It's December 9th, 2019? That's like from 2 years ago. What is it about then? From I've Lester. Lester's at mess.local to Untitled Mail Group. Do not use. Really? I mean, I know who it is. It was dated Monday, December 9, 2019, 12:06 a.m. Subject, have a nice weekend. Is it like the current date? What? Not from our time, is it? It's 2 years ago, so, let's see what it says. I'm on leave the rest of the week. Contact Robbie if you need to schedule server time. But I expect my job to run for a few days, since we collected so much data this week. How about we arrange a meeting to discuss the results when I return? Okay. So, I think this person, Ivy Lester, senior engineer, he said something about we collected so much data this week. Like referring to collecting data from all four girls? I'm not sure what collecting data had something to do with exactly. I mean, how did I get, triggered exactly? Is it because I've been, cited anyone else or write poem about it? I don't know. We got another picture here. Where is it around here? Go is one of the write poem from Yuri. Is there any more? No, that's all. So what this title is? Respect. Now it's involved with Natsuki and Monika. Huh. I'm not sure why it's involved with Natsuki and Monika. I'm only curious to know what this story for me, so, I mean, this is a side story I wanted curious to look for, so let's try them out. I wonder what did take place exactly. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. It's been weeks? Officially? Wait, what? Are you not gonna know what did happen between Natsuki then? Like, how did she meet to join? Maybe I might have messed up everything about those timeline things, but we'll just go along with it. Due to internal setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monika, Sayori, and Yuri, okay, there's no Natsuki here, so it had to be before Natsuki joined, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori has partaken in some of the Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the club room door opening. That's where Natsuki comes in, right? In walks in a girl none of them have seen before.
Hi.
Oh my god, what's with the weird goofy music? I think this is perfect music for Natsuki then. Sayori tugs excitedly at Monika's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in a book.
Are you here for the literature club?
Yeah?
Yay! That's great! Thanks for stopping by! It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yay! Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk.
Sayori prints over to her desk and presses her palms into it.
Oh, Yuri can make you some tea.
Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Is that me, Yuri is not interested with Natsuki then? Natsuki suddenly glanced between everyone, then sit down next to Sayori. Monika follows by sitting nearby. The sun gathering prompts Yuri to stand up. The sign that she is standing in the corner to make tea doesn't sound so bad at all.
Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monika. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in a debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You had the vibe. I had what vibe? Oh, you know, like... Never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori.
Yes, she does. Yuri deep, deadpan voice carried across the room. Natsuki giggles. I mean, Yuri is still like nervous and all, isn't she?
I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm adult.
The sound of Yuri's electric candle steaming up fills the room. Oh, of course, she must still preparing the tea.
Oh, that's Yuri.
Sayori lowers her voice, like,
oh, that's Yuri. She's kinda shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry.
well, okay. Usually you like chocolate vanilla, right?
Ooh, let's get ice cream! My favorite flavor is probably... cookie dough? Or maybe chocolate? It's... cookie dough.
How do you protect that, Natsuki? Oh my god. Well, she only like guessing it.
And Manga's probably vanilla? What the heck? I'll take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate.
Where you seen it online exactly?
What's yours favorite?
Maybe green tea ice cream? Which they does sell it in Japan. Natsuki shrugs.
probably green tea. That's what I've been saying. I'm just saying. I just jinxed it. I said probably have a green tea ice cream. Which, in fact, it's true. They have sell green tea ice cream. They sell in Japan, which can be really strange. They have a different weird flavor around here. So, I mean, you don't know. Just look them up. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's very chill here. Do you just like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Ah, well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been a very structured yet, since we only have like 3 members. So we kinda just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you like the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm literature. Well, I like manga. Because that's what it says, like, manga is literature. Manga? Hey, why are you saying it like that? I want to read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. This is great. Like, after all I've been doing all this, Yuri returned to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she set down on the empty desk. After all of the deep and immense reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuisance. I don't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club?
That's one of the protagonists is suggesting it.
Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club!
You're into manga, aren't you? I mean, don't you watch anime as well?
It's full of weird guys.
Oh. So, you're not for sure anime clubs is only involved with all the guys then?
Not because I'm being weird and watch animes a lot. Come on, isn't it a big of a deal? Manga is literature, right?
That's what she said.
I mean, I guess if you could consider the literal definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can you please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I could just like keep a manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do.
Is it because about his father then? Like, she said something like, my dad won't ever let me have her with me because he's going to kill me or something.
That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you! You're the best! I have the most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay?
How many manga do you have exactly? I'm not sure. It's almost like 20? Natsuki stands up.
Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker.
It's because it's messy.
If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. Oh, we never find out then.
Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea.
I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she says she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah! Wait, that's not related.
Oh my god, Yuri, that's not even like what we're talking about recently. We're not gonna talk about tea already. It's so really weird, but like, her tea's getting cold. Like, yeah, exactly. Wait, that's not what I'm talking about.
Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring happiness, her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have an opinion? Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so...
Does that mean I bothered you?
No, you're a pleasure to be around.
I was just fishing for a compliment.
I know.
But still, I really think we should give her a chance.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, alright. But I really am gonna start enforcing club activities.
I'm willing to cooperate.
Suddenly, the three of you hear a thump against the door.
What was that?
Saya stands up, walks over to the door, then opens it.
Thank you.
Carrying 3 boxes of what is similarly manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack into the floor as gently as she can. 3 boxes? Of all mangas? Don't you have like 1? Oh my god, Natsuki, how would you keep all the mangas exactly? I mean, no wonder why your father would just like, don't let you have one. I wanna know why.
That's quite a collection.
Sayori giggles in excitement while catching her breath. Natsuki replies,
There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them.
Monika anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. Well, things gonna just get weird. In the next club meeting, Monika is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed.
Why am I so nervous?
Monika paced, trying to figure out her feeling. It's because of Natsuki. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone. So what does it feel like the analysis has changed so much? While Monika thinking, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Or you just smile or just silence. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return.
Need help? No, I got it.
Monika awkwardly trying to start some kind of conversation but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is sashing all of her manga. One's door with school supplies. The shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork.
You know, the top shelf's pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there.
I mean, Monika, do you know how short Natsuki is? She couldn't even reach that high.
I can't reach up there. That'd be so inconvenient. Yeah, but
Monika sighed.
the teacher's going to ask what all this manga's doing in here, and I had to tell him it's for the literature club.
So... Monika backs off and stops into the desk. It's like epic fail, like can't social with Natsuki. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room.
Good afternoon!
So I sprints into the club room. Really? I wanted to see it try.
Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this!
So I brandish a cookie wrapped in plastic. Of course, because you don't want snacks that much.
I found some money and got a cookie.
You found some money. Sayori, where the heck did you find it?
Ooh, that's a pee.
Plus, don't you have your money around here? Don't you ever have jobs? As I trots over to the closet, the colorful shells catch your eye.
Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way! I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Boo!
Defeated, Saya unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the clubroom. Monika glazed at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returned a quick nod of understanding.
Well, everyone's not here now.
Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively.
Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which one we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it'll be great if we find some stuff to do as a group. Does it sound good to everyone?
I agree.
Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interest. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that
Monika goes to Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interest.
maybe we could try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests, rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with.
Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here?
Natsuki, didn't you say that you will go along with whatever the club wants to do?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preference. I like Sayori's suggestion.
Yeah, me too!
Yeah, but...
Monika's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything?
Natsuki, are you sure you don't have any other literature interests you should share with the club? I swear, I don't mind if you keep your manga here, but I just...
Natsuki cuts Monika off by suddenly standing up.
Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would appreciate you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to a conclusion here, but you're free to do whatever you want.
Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room.
Oh no.
Sai runs after her, leaving just Monika and Yuri. Oh no, did Natsuki just leave the room? He's explaining why Sai just ran after her. For the second time today, Monika slumped down into the desk. Jeez, it's like everything's not feeling down or something. Like they're not connected to each other.
Why am I such a jerk? No, she's the jerk. She's just making me feel this way.
Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away.
She probably just went around looking for the smallest clown she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri?
I'm not good at these things.
Monika sighed.
Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all.
Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything.
You can't... Sorry, you can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you.
It does.
It does? How?
Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed.
Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then.
That's not an accurate conclusion to make.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration. And I guess guilt? It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most?
I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here, make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous manga has no place here. The fact that you've been storing it for her should make her completely in debt to you.
Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous it has no place here?
Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assume you felt the same way about it.
That's not true! Well,
Recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in.
you may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I'm just being convinced myself that it has that has nothing to do with manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that.
Aside, Monika walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves.
It's just... this really wasn't what I had in mind for the club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that.
Monika starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monika failed to consider before now. Where's the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger book sets and pulls out a volume, expecting it for no particular reason. The color figure for a girl striking cute, an exaggerated pose, all dressed in short skirts. Is it parfait, girls?
Yeah, I mean...
Mused by the absurdity of the cover, Monika opens the book. Oh, is she gonna read the manga then? No, that's very interesting. So she reads some of the mangas then? Oh, this is not... You're really dirty, aren't you? Which one is it? Ah, Strawberry Peppermint. That's more like Natsuki's theme. Weird. It's got no pictures. Yeah, there's one with Natsuki. Face the side story, Respect 1. Anything new for it? I'm not sure it's about like only 6 stories, side stories on here, is it? I guess there's more picture on here for the CGS one. But who knows? But anyways, now we're going for part 2 for Respect. I wonder what's going for the next one. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be strange while Monika's gonna read the long story one.
Dick sucks! Why is Monika such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monika's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on. That's condescending too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you.
Natsuki sighed.
I know. Thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monika? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that! We can figure it out. We can just out, okay? Please?
Man, I'm talking too fast.
I mean, I'm the vice president, so at least I think I am.
What do you mean, at least I think I am? You really are part of it.
And I don't want you to leave it. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So, I want to make that happen. For you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club?
Well... Natsuki hits it. Yeah, more like curious. Like, why you want to join the literature club? It's kinda dumb.
Don't say that! There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me! So... just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monika. I promise.
Let's get sides.
I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't join any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks. But you know, the science of literature says that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently.
Natsuki just gently kicks the toe in her shoe against the wall. You didn't know about that, Natsuki? You thought for sure to like be yourself or whatever, but you just like go away for no reason.
Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monika? Because she's being so judgmental that I didn't. Just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and trying to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing.
Jude remained silent for a while, so you understand that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome.
You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise.
What are you gonna do, Sayori? How are you gonna do this? It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make most out of the limited break time.
Where could she be?
Among them is Monika, who always eats lunch in her classroom. But she has some additional business today. Well, that would be... Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monika finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd.
Oh gosh.
Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika's afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monika doesn't recognize, and they all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Okay, I don't know what the heck it is. This is kind of like a random people then? But, okay. Maybe just think of someone else there.
Oh yeah, did you end up joining the literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? Huh. I told her she joined.
I don't know what the heck are those two. Maybe just someone like a random person never seen before. But I'll just let that slide so.
Come on! You know she only joined because she wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never even want to join that stupid club. Oh, sure?
What's with the sprite here? Even though I want to know, I can't see the face there. But it's more like it's just like a random person or something.
Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up! Just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, you're gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you I was joking. Besides, a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you couldn't have done it without us. That gave us a pass to joke about. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast. It brings the tears to my eye.
Natsuki suddenly glanced in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away in distance or so.
What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything, but I hardly better than them after the way I treated her.
Wait, does that mean that those two persons are like bullying her or something? If that was, and they couldn't like do something like that. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right.
What you gonna do? Just back out? That's all it is. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on the book as usual. Monika picks a desk and snubbed into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Did she read one of the mangas?
Yui? I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, like, exactly my way.
Yuri looks up from her book.
It's like the logical place where you get to express yourself. Unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just a lot on my mind. No. I enjoyed listening. Really? Why?
Yuri shrugs.
It just makes you feel nice.
But that's not sound very supportive, is it?
Oh. Well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then.
Yuri nods.
Yeah. Well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the class seriously. I couldn't figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her, telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the logical will help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad, like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had thought, it was when I came to the realization I was kind of doing the same thing. Just in a roundabout way.
Why, you say like became a bully?
I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something. But I just dismissed it. No, it was like she's trying to avoid acknowledging it alone. I even did that with you, Yuri. When you first joined the club. You did?
You're not. No, you're in the middle of reading when Monika trying to come towards you, but she couldn't like speak it, so just playing out of flying. That's all it is.
Yeah, I remembered. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it. But then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't. Because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now, I repeated the same mistake. Except I really hurt someone this time.
Monika shakes her head.
I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can't just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so sorry. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for that.
Get them back?
Yeah, I'll get them back. By making sure that this is the logical that Natsuki wants. Not the one that they want.
Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a rare stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her.
I'm having an intervention! I get that because I'm a vice president! Is this about Natsuki? Yes! Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really?
Out of nowhere, I didn't expect this.
I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened. And probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what Literature Club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yeah, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! So, how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see.
Monika was saved that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequence of the damage that she inadvertently caused. What she couldn't plan exactly. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you hurt them is to face them, admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings.
Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener.
All I did was just listen, but she just managed going back to reading book. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile.
Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this the one Natsuki books? How come it's not there?
Saya picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that's because Monika took it.
Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she hadn't been coming to the club.
Actually, Monika's been...
Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay?
Monika's trying to, dodge all of it. And Yuri, knew what Monika's been doing because Monika's right... Monika's... Can't even say it! Monika was reading some manga. And Yuri's just watching this and really? You reading manga now? Well, and I should have let that slide, so... Monika smiles at them both. Then, with the way, she exits the club room.
I really shouldn't have left it out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki. That will get really awkward.
So, what are you gonna do? Wait for it?
Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room.
Oh, you're gonna play the piano? I understand what you mean, for she played piano, so... I think it's not interesting. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive.
I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori's going to be able to bring Natsuki?
Yes.
How do you know?
It's just a guess. Yuri, don't you know?
Well, she is Sayori. You know? You're right.
Time slowly passes. Monika sits and then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. She keeps reading book all day. Then, the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. But behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room.
We're here! Welcome back!
Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room, just like that, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. Imagination was never enough to predict just how uniquely diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monika had. Immediately, so vaguely seeking truth, trust, understanding, respect. Okay, weird thing about the side story there. What new lessons will the future hold for the Literature Club? Realizes she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the president.
Okay, everyone, the Literature Club is starting. We have an activity planned for today.
Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes, MANGA in big letters.
Today, we're going to learn from the expert about a unique form of literature, manga.
Sure, Monika. Because you just read the manga, did you?
Oh, come on! Isn't it kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just...
Monika shakes her head.
Natsuki.
This is the hardest part. After making this form, it would be so easy to just smile and moving on. But that's not enough. Not this time.
I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you?
Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true! Monika planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her.
Yeah, how do you know that, Natsuki?
I was wizard to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interest and a difference. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay?
Natsuki looks away. It hesitates.
But it's really dumb.
The stuff I'm into?
Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye.
If you like it, it's not dumb.
Oh, except me!
Sayori, you're not dumb either.
What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admit that it's lit after all.
Natsuki stands up.
Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro.
Yeah, Monika saw you everything.
But I didn't want you to like me just for that.
Wow, really?
I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki.
Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready.
A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Jeez, a week has been turning faster. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out.
Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything?
Me? Not particularly, why?
Oh, there was just something that I wanted to show you. If you have a few minutes.
Sure, what is it?
It's not here. Can you follow me to the music room?
In music room? Why?
Well, she gonna play piano.
Well, you see.
She gonna play the piano. Believe me. Whoa! Okay, this is new. I've never seen that place before. I've never seen that music room like that before in my life. And of course, there's the one big piano. That's where Monika's going to play it, so... But totally amazing. Interesting.
You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We care a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I need myself, more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I was probably always so stubborn to admit.
Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just bought a bunch of manga and then I got fuzzy when I didn't have white ways. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it.
No, I honestly needed. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would never have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respect.
It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But When you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just wanted people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am.
As Monika listened, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her. And naturally, they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others?
I can only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect with other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contentions, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you need to do. Also, there's something else.
Monika takes a breath.
The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga.
So you're gonna admit yourself you read some of her mangas then?
What? You? What the heck? Why did you tell me? I'm sorry, I think I just felt like kinda embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading your manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of the curiosity. I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in the literature club. What are the chances, right? You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you had good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just pick it out randomly. Well, you're good intention then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in literature club. She also plays piano. It's just weird, because I always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wished I was. If I just did what I wanted, instead of always second-guessing myself.
Oh, you're gonna go into the piano? Monika walks over to the piano and sits down. Oh, that's a weird, interesting pictures. But you don't got plan to start to play it? It's just like stare at each other or something. When are you gonna start to play piano?
I always felt like I should only share the absolute best part of myself. The parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I realized how self-destructive that mentally is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experience allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I want to show you things. Show you this. Because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you know, you just made me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm really not any good at it yet. Like, at all.
But why are you not? I mean, you must have done something like almost like a month or so.
But I wrote a song for the club. And I worked really, really hard on it.
That's what it says from the Andy videos, right?
It doesn't have any words or anything, but... well, yeah.
Is it the one using your reality? Which, gonna be strange enough it is, when I finished uploading, apparently got like copyright for like no reasons. But only a little bit part of it. Not like fully entire of it. Like, what the heck? What's the big deal is? Something tells me I just don't wanna bring this out, is it? Monika's. Oh, great. That's a nice touch of it. Wow, that was really interesting. Oh my gosh, reminiscing for the other side stories. Oh man. Recall everything what happened with other side stories. But that sounds really different. Oh man. That was so amazing. It's not like this is gonna be the ending, is it? Wow. That was a nice one, Monika. That was a nice one.
That's all.
Really? That's all? But that was totally amazing. How you play that piano.
That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does this song have a name? You say it was about the club, so... Yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note.
Oh, that's what they call it? Okay.
Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I could never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It made me feel like I should probably apologize to you. I think I was just feeling fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it, too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you weren't thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit it's formal literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got it. The closet's all yours.
So that's the reason why Natsuki had mangas in the closet.
I'll tell you what. I'll bring you a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed.
I don't know if they're curious to know. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Not tasty one like cupcakes? Man, that is something. There's my song, your song. I hope it did not get copyright on this one. Well, it's kind of like nice, like Zane, this music. And of course, we got another picture there. Finish the side story, but 2. That's a weird there. Oh, this came from another side story one. What this one is, finish the side story, respect 2. Oh. Okay. But I'm more curious what's the other one in. And there's the picture here. Now you can see full details. The scene, Monika's playing the piano, like always. So, is there any more around here? Like anything? Ah, the music room. The school music room. Most notably featuring a grand piano. Which is kind of really new. I never expected it's like a new area I hadn't seen before. So, yeah. So about 59%. That's really interesting. How did it then like change something? Well, there's only one thing that's interesting. We got one male. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all for the one side story for the respect, what they call it. I'm not sure it says like to get all 6 side stories. Like, is there more to it or just one like part of it? I don't know. I mean, there's no telling how long it takes exactly. It's gonna take forever to find it. I mean, while I was doing like taking to do some like a true ending route, something like that. Try and get all the girls, write the poems to one each or something like that. So yeah. But anyways, I will come back again for tomorrow. But it's going to take forever to try and finish this up exactly. So there's no telling how long it will last exactly. It's just they keep doing this forever. But I mean that's how it is. So I mean there's no telling when I'll be able to finish it in one time. Like when new game comes up, I had to play it immediately. But sometimes it takes a long time. But I really want to like replay it back those good old days back there almost like 4 years ago. But it really changed a lot. So everyone's not changed that fast exactly. Including that I want to know what the side story stuff is exactly what it's about. So I know the fact is like the side stories was like nothing relevant from the main stories. So what can you do? So anyways, that's pretty much it for Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. If you like this video, hit that like button too. Light them up! Want to see videos? Or check out, subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ladies!
We do not live by your rules, dirty words.